It's the encore. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my god.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2026 Village Academy graduation ceremony. I am the Academy Principal, Jacob Porch. It is my honor to preside over this momentous occasion. Before we get started with our ceremony, there are a few announcements that need to be addressed. The next PTA meeting has been canceled due to lack of enrollment and ongoing renovations to our primary meeting location. Voting for Teacher of the Year ended in a tie. Congratulations to Mrs. Latouche and Mrs. Porch for sharing such a prestigious honor. For their win, they will both be receiving a coupon for 5% discount at Frankie's once renovations are complete. The athletic department has several sports to be proud of. The football team went undefeated again this year. The first year of bowling rolled to a great start, and we anticipate drowning in success during the upcoming swim season. Finally, the much anticipated voting and choice for the Village Academy's mascot has been completed and the votes are tallied. I am proud to announce that the current students and alumni alike will now be known as the Village Idiots. Again, thank you all for attending and supporting today's graduates. And graduates, although you will leave the Academy today, please remember the sacrifices and dedication of many of those in attendance have put forward. Hold your heads high, celebrate your accomplishments, and remember to always be a proud idiot.
Pastor Teresa.
I'll have Pastor Teresa for an invocation.
Apparently, I'm the chaplain of the Academy.
Yes, you are.
Will you pray with me? Holy God, we thank you for this day of new beginnings. We thank you, Lord, for all the beautiful memories, for the way that love has brought this together. We thank you for blessing Landen and Ryden, for bringing them to new life and bringing them through adulthood. We thank you for this great gathering of people, for the love shared here. And we ask your blessings on each person present, and especially on Landen and Ryden. In Jesus' name, amen.
Apparently I'm next. Okay. So this is a bit unconventional, probably unlike any other graduation ceremony you have been attending, particularly with the principal. So I'm not sure, what is my title? I'm assistant principal? Sure. I'm glad I'm not in charge of HR is all I got to say. So today, thank you all for coming today to support our pumpkins and to celebrate their graduation. You know what? How many of you have had to speak at your own children's graduation? This is a little challenging. Okay, to my pumpkins 1 and 2. For reference, Landen is pumpkin 1 and Ryden is pumpkin 2, and it is based solely on birth order, not as someone asked me at the pool if it was my favorite. So, I love you unconditionally. Even when my face says, "You did what?" or "You said what to who?" I'm so proud of the humans that you are, and it's been a privilege to watch you grow. I want your life to be full of love, full of laughter, full of hard work, because you have to pay the bills. Let me repeat that. You have to pay the bills. or at least your bills. You don't want to pay my bills, but you could. Full of people that you can count on. Your village is always here for you, but it's so critical to find your people. Find people who laugh with, and maybe sometimes at, you, who call you out when you're wrong or whining, who cry with you when things are tough, but those people are the ones who will lift you up when you need it. But please know, it's not a one-way street. You must do the same. Be the one who laughs. Be the one who loves. Be the one who supports. Be their cheerleader too. There is no greater reward here on earth than loving your people. I'm not worried about what your job will be. I'm most concerned with the humans that you are and all the places you'll go. I'm pretty confident you'll be great. To their grandmas. Oh, wow. I don't even know how to put into words the precious gift you've given these pumpkins. Thank you is surely not enough. Your time, arguably the most valuable gift that any of us can give. When most folks look back on their lives, they wish they'd spent more time with people. I cannot imagine, nor would you probably want to, how much more time you could have spent with them. They lived with Lala for weeks at a time, when that was just easier to manage the new homeschool workload, and during COVID, when Jake and I were working at the hospital and considered diseased, and untold numbers of nights along the way. Grandma, however, wins them now, and they keep frat house hours, watching TV till all hours of the night, and likely enjoying ice cream just like Granny taught us. Y'all took them on trips, out to eat, and generally poured your heart and soul into them so that they'd know reading, writing, and math, and so many more life skills. Your patience, even when I know they tried it with all of their might. Each grandma has shared their frustrations with the Village Homeschool Academy administration. We've laughed with you, cried with you, well, maybe not that principal, and tried to be the parents who reminded them of the gift of grandmas homeschooling them. Your patience will be rewarded in heaven, if not here on earth. Your skills, what a blessing that each of you could take on your area of expertise. Lala could run the math and science like the fantastic nurse she professionally was, and it's also helpful that she could get an assist from science teacher Auntie Ashley. Grandma could do writing and history, which are certainly areas she's managed before with me and Auntie Anna. And that's one tough writer, lady. You don't want her red pen. When necessary, she sent them to the basement with Principal Jake to learn more pop culture language arts. They each had challenges with those pumpkins' motivation. After all, students are students are students. Principal Jake was particularly helpful with their motivation generally. There is no way to repay, but I hope that you take great pride and comfort in a job well done. These pumpkins are already employed and relatively productive members of society. And to you, our village, all of you sitting here today have contributed to the way these pumpkins turned out, and you can take that however you like. You've loved them, you've spent time with them, getting to know them, listening to them, encouraging them, supporting their activities and talents, teaching them to play games, taught them how to behave in church. Robert Throckmorton, who is not here to defend himself, and those of you who know him probably heard him say, "Hey, wait." Miss Charlotte, who much to my mother's heart's fear, every Sunday would say, "Do any of you have anything you'd like to share in front of the church?" And all of the mothers were like, thankfully, I wasn't too traumatized, so thank you. Some of you may even have photos on your phone still where little bitty Ryden took advantage of you, Linda nicely. Gave that thing up every time a tiny Ryden voice said, "Can I have your phone?" You've fed them. This village eats. Please come downstairs when we're done up here. Have a seat. We'll be there shortly. Each of you here today is important. There are many who could not be here who have also loved and supported these pumpkins. There are multitudes no longer here with us who are cheering them on from heaven. And thankfully, we will carry them in our hearts for the rest of our lives. All the great-grandparents they knew. What a gift to know 5 great-grandparents. And to Papa, we love you and miss you dearly. But sweet goodness, you live on in both of these pumpkins. Ryden looks just like you. He laughs like you. He has so very many of your mannerisms. Landen has your sports brain, all the stats, watches all the sports, gets way excited at the TV like they can hear him. Thankfully, each of them has your ability to talk to a wall, and that will serve them well in life. Genetics are amazing. In closing, to my pumpkins, take the best of each situation. Even the sucky ones have lessons for you to learn. But mostly, look for the good and look for the joy. In many cases, you will need to be the good and the joy. But in times when you simply cannot, look around. Your village is here for you. Now I have to be Victoria. Okay, so Victoria Pearson could not join us today. She was in their teenage years when she arrived in their lives and made quite an impact, but she could not be here today due to a conflict. So now to be Victoria. Okay, to my favorite twins, Ryden and Landen. It is your graduation day, and I am so proud of both of you. I remember when I was first asked to do a 1-month rotation teaching the youth Sunday school class. Before I knew it, 1 month had turned into 2, then 3, then half a year, a full year, 2 years, and so on. Anybody else have that happen at a church? You took my heart by storm. Both of you added so many laughs, so much joy, honesty, exceptionality, and genuineness to my life. Each week, I looked forward to hearing about your great adventures. Attending your swimming competition showed me different sides of both of you, as I proudly cheered you on. When it was time to do youth Sundays, the 2 of you were my right and left arms. When we went hiking, you let me know my real age in ways I did not want to know. When I came up with ideas for Youth Sunday, you assured me they were possible. Ryden, you are my personal encourager and affirmer, no matter how difficult the day. Landen, you always believed the goal, no matter how high, could be reached, and you took immediate action to reach it. Thank you for your structure and organization. Have you ever been classified that way before?
Absolutely not.
I don't think so. Okay, to Ryden, your heart is laced with gold. You will help so many people in this lifetime. You already have. A true jack of all trades, we salute you. From lifeguarding to teaching young minds how to swim, ensuring their safety, championing EMS, and perhaps one day becoming the guardian for us all by ensuring our public safety. We thank you for your generosity of heart and self-sacrifice. You are a rare gem. Because of you, I have a better understanding of hair color. Raise your hand if you were here for the red to orange to pink to all of, yeah. And bleached, last year was bleached. To Landen, if music is the entrance to the soul, then you have opened the doors for all of us to enter beautiful places and quiet spaces with God. Thank you for your sincerity of spirit and sharing your unique gift with us all. Thank you for shouldering the load behind the scenes, for always putting pen to paper first and creating the original program outline for each of our Youth Sunday services. Yours is a mastermind, and because of you, I also have a greater appreciation for Reba McEntire, the Queen of Country. I look forward to seeing what the next chapter of your beautiful lives will bring. Your greatest journeys have only just begun, and I am so very proud of you, Victoria.
I hope she got all the crying out, so I won't. Okay, I'm Frances Latouche, for those who don't know me, better known as Grandma to Landen and Ryden. I retired in 2001. Mainly, my goal was to help take care of the boys, because Linda was doing most of it. They were active boys, inquisitive boys, 3-year-old mischievous boys. Ryden would most likely be asking, "Where's your phone?" In Landen, we'd be banging on the piano, and it somehow made sense. My wildest dreams never had me homeschooling, not in my comfort zone, and neither standing here talking to you. You would not have found homeschooling anywhere on my bucket list. In fact, you would probably more than likely hear me say, I'll never do that. However, on that evening, sitting in Annie and Frankie's living room after a wonderful Frankie meal, I found myself saying, I'm no teacher, but I'll give it my best. I was to coach language arts and Linda do science and math. After all, she is a nurse. I wrote letters for a living. How does that say teacher? This journey train has definitely been led by Linda the engineer. She has tirelessly searched homeschool sites, made contact with other homeschool teachers, found activities for the boys to participate, and for all this, I am very grateful. Homeschooling does not involve just the students and teachers. It involves everyone. Our Latouche, Porch, Odie, church, friends, village is awesome. We are envied everywhere. This village has given our boys a place to grow with confidence to try new things because they know they are loved unconditionally. The encouragement these young men have received from all of you has been paramount to their education these past 8 years. When we began our journey, I worried about the things they would be missing by not being in brick and mortar schools. But like with many things in life, we stepped out in faith and have found the rewards outnumbered any fears I had expected. They have visited many places they may not have been able to visit outside of homeschool, our last trip being Europe in February 2025. We've had joys, disappointments, achievements, frustrations, successes, accomplishments, just like all other students. That young boy, Ryden, who asked, "Where's your phone?" was a major participant in bringing online ministry to Corinth during the pandemic, which still continues. That young boy, Landen, who liked to play everybody's piano, leads our youth Sundays with his music and even allows Miss Diana a day off from time to time. They've grown so much from those young fifth graders to the graduates you see today. I don't expect Ryden to be a great speller, nor Landen to read music, but I couldn't be more proud of the young men they are today. I am also so thankful for the bond and relationship we have because we made this journey together. Congratulations, Ryden and Landen, on your graduation of the class of 2026.
Hello. I am Linda Porch. I am Lala to 8 wonderful grandchildren, but Rod and Landen were the first 2. And, life's a learning experience. And one thing you learn is if you offer something, even years later, somebody decides to take you up on it when you're least expecting it. As Francis indicated, we had a nice meal. Then suddenly it was a meeting about homeschool. And Lala, you said you would homeschool them. And poor Frances, I still remember her face to this day. But it has been an experience, and I'm going to say most things have been covered by everybody who has spoken. We've had ups and downs, frustrations, successes, and I will tell you, and mine is going to be short, my poor chiropractor many times became my therapist. And I would just be almost in tears sometimes. I don't know what in the world I was thinking. And she said, well, I see some moms that homeschool, and maybe there's this one, maybe y'all can, come in sometime. And I'll honestly say, nothing in my knowledge, I don't remember anything that we arranged to be there at the same time. But one day we were, and she introduced us. And now I might cry. She talked to me and gave me encouragement. And I've always remembered it. The stranger that I just met said, if God led you to it, then he'll see you through it. And he has, because I don't think we could have gone through it without God seeing us through it. We are really proud of Ryden and Landen on this day. And for, as Catherine said, they're already employed. They have things that they have been interested in and have gone for. And these are things that we didn't encourage. They sought them out. And we just think that they've done so well. But thank you all for coming today. And if anyone like to say anything, you're welcome to come up and say something, not to make this funerally. But if you would like to share something that is a special memory of either of the boys, you're welcome to come up and say something.
It's okay, we're already there. I already played Amazing Grace.
I don't know if that meant she's coming up. Okay. Their cousin Jillian would like to speak.
Hello. This is unscripted. I wrote a little bit because, these are my two older cousins. These are my two older cousins, as I have said. These are the people that I probably feel closest with in my family. I've been around them since I was small, tiny child. I beat them up when I was small, tiny child. And they could not do anything about it because I was small, tiny child. Even when we were not small, tiny children, we beat each other up, and then they could do something about it. It doesn't seem real, them graduating. It still just seems like yesterday we were goofing around, doing nothing, or just talking for hours when we weren't around each other on the phone or something. I don't really know what else to say, but I'm so proud of them, and I love them, and they're like my best friends in my family, and I love them so much, and I think they're going to do great things, and they already have done great things. I mean, I think so at least. They are a mess and insane and crazy, and a lot of those things are true that y'all have said. Landon will probably never be able to read sheet music.
You're welcome.
And you definitely won't be able to ever spell, but that's okay because we all still love you and we care about you, and well, I'm gonna be here if no one else is here because I don't know, y'all have been around since I was a small child, so we've been together since I was born, so yeah, that's all I had to say. This is my family and I love them.
Anybody else would like to speak? Speak now. Leva, did you need to speak?
Oh, no.
There's a line.
Oh, no. Oh, this will only go well.
Is there something for Leva to stand on?
I love you all. Ryden and Landen. I haven't seen you when I was a child. And
Good job, Ryden and Landen.
good job, Ryden and Landen. And I hope and I love you with my whole heart. And I love them so much.
Thank you, Levi. That was Levi, the youngest of the grandchildren, and the only other boy. There are 3 boys, and the rest are girls. So that was sweet. Okay, the line can commence. I don't think y'all need the stool.
No. Hey, friend.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, this is a lot of people. Hi, guys. So I'm Maddie. This is Samantha, Kaylee, Jocelyn, Edison. We're all friends with Ryden and Landen from the pool, just from being younger and growing up together. What do y'all want to say first? Just a couple things. Just growing up with both of them has been amazing. Ryden and Landen are both some of my best friends in the entire world. Watching them grow up and grow into the people that they are, and through the ups and downs and the questionable decisions made by both of them, has just been a really fun experience. And getting to do things with them, going on side quests, even if they're questionable, and going to prom with Ryden was really fun. But yeah. Kaylee?
What? Nope, Samantha. Oh. I met them at the pool like a couple of years ago, and it's just been every single day that I've been with them. It's been amazing. They always make me laugh, even if it's the stupidest thing they've ever done. And just all the crazy times that we've been through together, and it's just been amazing.
I've known Ryden and Landen for a few years now. I came close with them like 2 summers ago when I started working at the pool. It's really amazed me to see how far they've come and grown up. And like Maddie said, all the side quests we've been on, prom, homecoming, everything that we've done together will always like say a memory that we'll always remember. And I'm so proud of them, and I can't wait to see where they go in the future.
Hi, I've also known them since I was very little. My grandma used to cut their hair, and they looked so cute. And I'm also from the pool. We all are. But I love hanging out with them every summer. I mean, you know, we practice in the morning, we hang out all day, practice in the evening. They're very much big supporters of the swim team and help me as a coach very much. I don't like Waffle House, but they make me go to Waffle House after every single swim meet. But, you know, I love all of our time together, and I'm really sad it's their last year swimming, but I'm really excited to see how our friendship develops after it, so.
Hi, I'm Edison. I grew up with them in this church for, like, it's been since I was born that I've known them. And over time, they've just developed into such great people, and I will reiterate that the decisions that they make sometimes, I wonder, but I'm really proud of them, and I really look forward to spending the summer with them on the swim team, and just best of luck, guys.
That was very sweet. Did anybody else want to say anything? And I just wanted to point out that homeschoolers are social. There you go. And have many friends. Okay, I think we're going to have Landen come speak. I believe Landen's going to come speak now.
My speech is over there. I didn't know we were doing it over here. Oh, man. This is really, we'll see how this goes. I have a script in front of me, but we'll see how far I veer off. Good afternoon, everyone. I am so glad that every single one of you are here, and it means the world to see so many people that I love in one place. Graduation is usually about diplomas, caps, and the next chapter of someone's life, but for me, it's about something deeper, gratitude. When people talk about school, they usually picture classrooms, hallways, and teachers standing at the front of the room. I know, right? My school looked a little different. My classroom was wherever learning happened that day, sometimes at the kitchen table, sometimes on the couch with books spread everywhere, and sometimes out in the world where real life became the lesson. And standing at the front of my classroom were two of the most important people in my life, Lala and Grandma. Lala and Grandma aren't just my grandparents. They're my teachers, my encouragers, my tutors, and sometimes the ones reminding me that the assignment wasn't finished yet. They encouraged me how to read, even when I didn't want to, taught me how to write better, how to think, and how to keep going when things were hard. But more than that, they taught me patience, kindness, curiosity, and how to have faith in myself. Homeschooling means your teachers don't clock out at the end of the day. It means they answer questions over dinner, help with projects late at night, turn school days into sleepovers with late-night snacks and TV, and somehow still find the patience to explain the same math problem more than once. And unlike most schools, if I forgot my homework, Lala and Grandma would already know, because they were the ones who gave it to me. Lala and Grandma gave their time, their energy, their hearts, and even their retirement to my education. They didn't just teach school subjects, they invested in a person. Every lesson plan, every book we read, every conversation we had helped build the foundation for the life I'm stepping into now. There were days when learning wasn't easy, and there were lessons that took longer than planned, and moments when motivation ran low. There were also days when PE meant going outside for a walk, and lunch break meant whatever was already in the kitchen. But they never gave up on me. They believed in me on the days when I struggled to believe in myself. And that belief made all the difference. And while Lala and Grandma were at the heart of my education, they weren't the only ones who shaped me along the way. I also want to thank the people who have watched me grow up and supported me in so many ways. My entire village, my church family, especially my 2 worship co-chairs here at Corinth, Jane Winter and Diane Samuels, Charlotte Strom, Diana Greer, Sue Buck, Robert and Rosa Throckmorton, and the entire Corinth congregation, past and present. To all of my friends who are like family to me, and so many others who encouraged me, believed in me, and cheered me on, like Sam, Maddie, Kaylee, Edison, and Jocelyn, all who came up. Hi. Your presence in my life has meant more than I can fully put into words. And I couldn't go forward without mentioning those who aren't here today, but who are here in spirit, like Grandma Honey, Grandpa, Pawpaw, and many more from our village who have gone to their heavenly home. I know they're looking down on all of us today, smiling and wishing they could be here, celebrating with all of you. Today, when people look at this graduation, they might see 2 students finishing school, but I see 2 teachers who made it possible. This diploma doesn't just represent my work. It represents countless hours of teaching, planning, encouraging, and loving. It represents the sacrifices Lala and Grandma made so that I could have an education shaped by care and dedication. And honestly, I think homeschooling prepared me for the real world pretty well. After all, I already know how to work with my bosses, live with my teachers, and deal with group projects where I'm one of 2 group members. So even though this diploma has my name on it, more than anything, I want to say thank you to the 2 people who should have their names on it too. Lala, thank you for your patience, your wisdom, and for always pushing me to do my best. I couldn't have done it without you. Grandma, thank you for your guidance, your encouragement, and for being there through every lesson and every challenge. I couldn't have done it without you either. Y'all didn't just teach me school subjects. Y'all helped shape the person I am becoming. And as I move into the next chapter of life, I carry the lessons you taught me far beyond workbooks and assignments, and your influence will follow me wherever I go. And when I succeed in the future, that seems a little bit, pushy, whatever that may be, a big part of that success will always belong to you. So today, this graduation isn't just mine, it's ours. Thank you.
Okay. Mine will not be as well spoken as that because I do not have a script. But first, I want to say thank you to Lala and Grandma. They gave up their retirement for the last few years to teach me in Landen, and I will forever be grateful for that. We started homeschooling in 5th grade after some not so great situations in public school, and we have been going strong ever since until now. We've tried a bunch of different programs, a lot of trials and fails, a lot of fights along the way, but we stayed strong, and now they get to have their retirement back. So I just give them a quick round of applause. They deserve it. They did so good. And that brings us to this church. We essentially grew up in this church with so many different people raising us. First being Miss Charlotte. Throughout her entire Sunday school class, she formed us into the people we are now. Robert and Rosa for letting us play in their classroom and draw whatever we wanted on their whiteboard, even if it looked pretty bad for the class incoming. Pastor Joe for making us members of this church. Victoria for leading us in the youth that we have become now. And Pastor Teresa for guiding us along the way after Victoria left. My Lord, I didn't realize I knew this many people until right now. We have taken a lot of trips. Homeschool has taken us everywhere in the world. I mean, it's either been at Auntie Ann and Uncle Frankie's house when we first figured out we were doing this. Again, a lovely meal with a major side quest. We've gone to Nashville, to Europe, to Charleston. We've been everywhere, and I'm so grateful for that. In Nashville, my lovely aunt, we were having a conversation in the living room, and we were discussing, career paths that I may want to take further on. And I was, at that point, I really wanted to be a police officer. But my aunt was like, I know someone that I work with. Her name is Amy Howard. She leads the EMT class at my rescue squad, and my aunt was like, you should sign up. I was like, I don't know if I'm cut out for all that. And I signed up when I was 15 and got an email back that, shocker, I wasn't old enough. I don't know why they would let a 15-year-old in an ambulance, but I was really bummed. And for the year after, I thought about that class every single day. And I applied again when I was 16, got in, took the class, and when I started on my ride-alongs, I started on Thursday Crew, where I realized that is where I wanted to be for the rest of my time in EMS. So I want to thank Thursday Crew for coming out and supporting me. It has been crazy. I want to thank all of my friends for coming out from swim team. Maddie, thank you for supporting me through a lot of phases of life, every hair color. I know at times that I have not been a good friend to you, but I really appreciate you supporting me through everything. That is pretty much all I have. I really thank you all for coming out. I love you all. You are such a big part in my life, and thank you.
Ryden and Landen, y'all can stand in the center. Jason, Catherine, could you join them? And you do actually get real diplomas for homeschool.
I'm so glad y'all are doing that because I don't know how to play it. There's Rachel, everybody. She is the sound person for today. Oh yeah, also want to mention the people in our sound booth back there. We have Rachel Buck, Sue Buck, and Teresa Mays. They are all lovely volunteers, so we can be up here today with lovely visitors.
Right, yeah, great.
Which is another thing they've done for years, is to work back there, and many other things in this church too. Sue sent me a list that was rather long of all the things they've done, committees and all kinds of things that they've done. Is it not on? Oh, thank you. So their cover says, "To God alone be the glory." And they're graduating from the Village Homeschool Academy.
That needs to stick.
And this is for you.
And then the whole faculty in the Village Academy gets gifts. So, Mom, this is for you. And Lala, this is for you. So thank you so very much. What's next in the run of show?
To tell people they can.
Oh. So, thank you. I believe this might conclude our program. However, I was going to say only a lot longer than I thought. So you are all welcome to go, well, I take that back. For immediate family, there's going to be photos. For everyone else, you may go downstairs and have a seat, and then we'll be down there to serve you food in just a minute. Promise.
Thanks for coming to our funeral.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Pastor Teresa is going to do our blessing. Oh, they got to turn their
Will you all join with me in our prayer? Lord Jesus, we thank you for this time together, for the lives that are gathered here. We thank you for the food that's been prepared for us. And we ask, Lord, that it nourish us in body and soul. In Jesus' name, amen. I think this concludes our program. Yeah.
Head downstairs. We'll be down there in a moment to serve you.